When I first started the DarkHaunts website in 2008, I was actually living in Arizona, and to research different stories to be able to actually put out, like a story on them on the DarkHaunts website, I would actually make a list of all the the places I wanted to go and see. You can see something like that here. This is what I did on August 1st, I think, of maybe even last year. But of the place I wanted to go, and then armed with my little navigation equipment in my car, I would go out and actually find them. It was usually, sometimes hard to find, and because especially like in Bisbee, my navigation really didn't like that place, simply because it's built on hills. But that's not Bisbee's fault, that's my navigation equipment's fault. Anyway, one of the things I realized, quickly too, was that I had a list of locations written down, but I didn't always know what I was actually supposed to be looking for at the locations. I didn't know, what to take pictures of. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do. And it was at that point in time that I actually started thinking about, hey, you know what? I should have, I have an iPhone. Why don't I, why isn't there an iPhone app that actually tells me where to go and, where to go, what to look for, so on and so forth. So that was the impetus behind actually creating the DarkHaunts iPhone Locator app. Okay, so this is the DarkHaunts app. Instead of carrying all those papers around, basically what I can do now is actually pull out my iPhone, hit the auto detect location, and based on my own GPS, it will actually pull up the closest, it'll show the top 25 closest haunted sites near me. Now you can actually still go beyond that 25. You can actually keep going on. It adds another 25 to the bottom, and another 25, and you keep going on and on and on until you get hundreds of miles away. But for this, we're just going to pick one, close by us. Here's Aggie Park. Now you'll notice that each one actually does have the address, the longitude and latitude. Now if there actually is a website link, or if a story on the DarkHaunts website, there will be a link available here which you can click and go to and read more about that. But under that, though, is a small description about what's going on at the location, what's there, what to look out for. So, and all locations and sites have all this. Now the view map actually does detail where it's at. You can actually manipulate that is in Google Maps. And once again, you're not leaving the app to actually go and look at the map. So you can actually do anything you want, but then just go right back to the app as well. So now there are different location types. If you want to, you can actually go in here and click none, erasing them all, and say you only want to look at haunted hotels and haunted restaurants. Hit apply, and then basically it sorts it out to where you're only looking at the haunted hotels and haunted restaurants. So, such as Shiloh's Delicatessen. So you can actually click on that, and once again, the name of the place, the address, and the description about what's actually going on in the haunted site. Now what you can also do too is, instead of auto detecting your location, you actually enter your location manually. For instance, let's go to Tempe, Arizona. Ooh. I'm sorry guys, my typing's not fantastic, but okay, so here we are in Tempe. You can look on something like Casey Moore's Oyster House. Once again, the name of the haunted site, the address, and the longitude and latitude. Now this one I knew actually did have a page up on the website that it links back to. Once again, you don't leave the app location, but you are taken to the website, which actually does give you a more detailed story about what's going on in the haunted site as well. This is what this was actually designed for, was to help me actually research places and put their stories up on the DarkHaunts website. but this will actually help you find the places as well. So anyway, like I said, it doesn't take you out, so you can go right back. Once again, view map, manipulate the map, and look at that. And that is the DarkHaunts Haunted Site Locator. I know it's very simple, but that's what it was designed for. It's very easy to use. It's very quick. It doesn't take a long time to load the different locations. You can actually go ahead and look at the different locations anywhere you want. So, happy hauntings.